aha authentic plus studios. Make sure so we like to subscribe we are no share ama fofo so enya bi ahwe.
And I believe say and Otoo Addo after the game no a year Austria for share 5-1. 5-1. This is a friendly preparatory game. Bo Ediako World Cup. Now, Agrobesa Ifranopa. I'm one person I don't really pick out people and criticize, especially when it comes to a team. I mean, tying yes idea no because I feel say when they say a team is a team, and I will say Obia Modimbo, say team ni fail you, team ni win you. You just have to make sure a team they lose and a team they win. But it's getting to the point where we need to be blunt about some things. I believe say the performance of the Black Stars today, on a normal day, it's a team friendly match. That is when the coaches get to know their players, get to assess players, get to see so inclusion be and I say exclusion be a team. This is when the coach gets to basically watch the team's strength, technical play, cohesion, and how the team can change play, the interplays between players, communication, and the link up plays between midfielders and defenders and strike. This is where the technical team gets to correct the wrongs, cross their T's, dot their I's. But it's been for about from 2022. And Ghana, Otoo Addo, the Black Stars coach. So technically, Otoo Addo has been Black Stars coach for 4 solid years. And it's not a joke. 4 solid years, and what we witnessed, and a year Black Star game, it is quite disheartening. One person I'm very careful when it comes to criticizing coaches, criticizing teams, because sometimes, you cannot blame coaches totally. And sometimes you cannot blame players totally. Analysis or criticizing a team, you have to be very, very realistic about it. But for 4 years, if you hand over a team to a coach, now about 76 days to go to the World Cup, and you see such a performance, then you start to ask yourself questions about the credibility and competence of the coach. Otoo Addo is a fine gentleman. He has in his soccer career and how he was perfect, discipline-wise. He's a technical player, but I believe at this point, if we want to go into this World Cup and make some serious gains, and I say break that jinx, Black Stars for over 40 years. Yentumin trophy bia na yentumin koje cry bit make a serious mark like what we did in 2010 World Cup now. I believe the performance we saw today is a performance that is below average. The tactical play of the Black Stars, the technical instructions from the bench, the coach, and how we could not basically change our style of play. We were flat, and you can see clearly that Otoo Addo is not cut for this job. And it hurts me to say this because there are players in his camp. They are also watching me. He might also be watching me. But if we want to be realistic about the issues, we believe Otoo Addo cannot do the job. I feel we've given him enough time. We are more Otoo Addo. Minim coaches, coaching Black Stars all these years. They watch Ghana for patience. Otoo Addo, and I don't know, for some reason Ghanaians from the first time Yedik team Otoo Addo from 2022, so many Ghanaians felt to say, let's give him time. But it looks like Otoo Addo time, he's still not pulling his weight. The way Cry to me qualified for the World Cup, and it was tough. It was just somebody say it was about sheer carelessness of our opponents. Matches be blown up and made to be called World Cup. And as we speak today, we don't have any major tournament to be a year kobo to assess the players fully and say this is the team we want to go to the World Cup with. Indeed, you can see clearly the team is not a team that has any inspiration behind it. The team, the leadership, I'm talking about the coach himself, he lacks it. Otoo Addo, I feel he's a backroom staff. He's very good at the background. He's very good at watching from the background and basically putting his ideas on paper and sharing it with the coach, who is basically the manager, and making sure things happen on the pitch. We don't even have an identity as a national team again. Those times, Black Stars say, You need to make us say, yes, this is the Black Stars. You line it up, and you know where we are heading. You know our strategy. Our strategy is a peak strategy. Basically, we pile the midfield. We have a player who is crazy up there. It could be a Samojan. It could be a striker, which we know is very versatile, can drop in, drop out, pick up, pick balls, hold balls. We don't have an identity. The team is just flat. The confidence that Ghana for air building to this World Cup, it's been shattered today. Obviously, because a friendly match, but some friendly match we are shot. You can see the team. There's nothing in the team. There's no oxygen around the team. People are not having any coordination. There's no you are playing a team that has never lost a game. Basically, recently they've never lost any game. So what do you do? What you do is you need to go in with a strategy. And if this is your best strategy to stop a team and lose a game with whom they are, then I think you are not qualified to take this team to the World Cup. I'm being very honest. I know it's going to be a very difficult task for the GFA to say they want to terminate the contract of Otoo Addo. But I believe, if we really want to be crazy about our soccer and our Black Stars, and we really want to do something different, I believe, Otoo Addo should go. Somebody will say it's too late. It's possible. The door's been open for the possible.
Baby, you know avoid you. This is Hot Wave SM series. If you try enter my password, I go no. See, your picture set will come where I will not say if you way to open the phone.
Really?
Even your Google Map application set, I go no.
Really?
If you are breakable, this one you will keep for water inside for 3 days. Don't try. Hot Wave SM series. I go no.
Wow, Hot Wave.
We have 76 days to go to the World Cup. Whether Otoo Addo goes or does not go, we are not going to do anything at the World Cup. With all due respect, sometimes teams get lucky. Teams get to win games. Sometimes teams, on a very good day, some balls, but you see, when you go into the World Cup, it is not about luck. It is about consistency and tactical play. The World Cup is the creme de la creme. And you try and error. And you say, you know something, let us see. ABID and JFA team. No team is JFA at the World Cup. And if you are going into this World Cup, not team, I lose 5-1. Coach will say, I can't recall Black Stars ever losing like this. Then the coach himself is surprised about the scoreline. Coach Nankasa is even shocked. So if you are the coach, you are the manager, you are the ones who's supposed to pull strings for us to see something on the pitch, and you are telling yourself, you are even surprised that the first time you are seeing Black Stars lose 5-1, then it means you don't even have that confidence to lead the team. Let's be very honest here. See, your World Cup, you perform here, it may be luck be the name, but when we are talking about raw soccer, raw football, whereby people draw strategies to go into games, tackle their strength, the opponent's weakness, and take advantage of it. We don't have the team to do that. And no hard feelings here. I'm being very honest and straightforward about this. The team that we use today, that is about 90% of the team that is going to the World Cup. It's a fact. You cannot mention more than 4 players who will be included in this World Cup squad. A bit will make any difference. Let's be fair. Unless Otoo Addo makes his mind to say he's going to bring some players who, from the beginning, never wanted to play for Ghana because they never believed in Ghana and disrespect the Ghanaians and say, Mekofa players or disrespect Ghana. If we say at this point, you need team. That one there is the biggest disrespect to us. Because when we were in the trenches, there were people that we told to come and play for us. They told us we are foolish Africans and that they want to move along with the white man. So if we are stuck in the middle of the ocean, we don't need those people to come and rescue us. No, we, the same people who did the dirty job, are supposed to do this job. But the fact of the case is, let's be very fair. Let's be very, very fair. I'm being fair to Otoo Addo. No disrespect. No team going to the World Cup will take Otoo Addo as their head coach. No team. Let's be fair here, guys. No team going to the World Cup, 2026 World Cup, will take Otoo Addo as their head coach. some of the teams coming to the World Cup or going to the World Cup will take Otoo Addo to assist in the coaching duties or whatever duties, but no country going to the World Cup. And I'm asking, let's be real. And this is not about sports, soccer show. No, let's be real. Which country and Ebefa Otoo Addo as their head coach to enter the World Cup? Otoo Addo has had Black Stars for 4 years. Or one of those coaches he's never been under pressure from the people. You know why? Because Ghana for wholeheartedly, Otoo Addo by, and we felt to say, because of his calm demeanor, because of who he is, his track record with the Black Stars, we were supposed to give him the room to work. CK Akono came. We saw the pressure we gave to CK Akono. We were here when Chris Hilton was Gabi Ochida Chris Hilton by not Otifie. He wasn't even coaching. Now, if we are saying, say, we are paying a coach who is daring, who can within few weeks change the team, the style, the strategy, the way the team composes itself on the picture, then now I can say it is going to cost us, whether we like it or not. Otoo Addo is taking about $50,000 a month. Now, if we decide to go pick a coach who is going to take $300,000, whether we like it or not, it is still going to end up at that amount of money. So if we really mean business, if we really want to bring the Black Stars back to the limelight that people used to mention Black Stars, team used to hear about Black Stars and panic, then we need to go crazy about who heads the team. Otoo Addo is below standard. 90% of the work Otoo Addo does, I'm telling you, about 60 to 70 a lack. Otoo Addo is a coach who cannot change anything. He cannot change a game. The Black Stars, as we speak, it lacks identity. There's nothing about the Black Stars that you can say, yes, this is the Black Stars play. When the French are playing, they have a strategy. You can see this is their strategy. When Argentines are playing, you could see they hold it back on the flanks. The Argentines always attack from the flanks. They know Messi should walk around. They have the players. They know their team. And every single game they play, the Argentines have a strategy for every single team. We don't have it. And these are things that when you are picking a coach, you sit and ask yourself, at this point, because you are losing 1-0, you are losing 2-0, you are losing 3-0. You are still playing the same way you playing. It means anybody can be at the touchline and directing the team. So I feel, say, it is better we get crazy as a nation and go get somebody who knows what he's doing. If we are, we need to take chances and we need to make decisions. If we are going to be thinking about the money alone, Black Stars cannot win even Kuraba. The amount of money that we have spent in these few years on coaches coming in and leaving, the amount of money we have spent, if we had engaged somebody who knows his job, we would have gotten something. But every day, Biano, we are talking about the money is this, the money is that. If we really mean business, if we really want to win something, then we need to basically spend. It hurts me that I'm speaking this way about Otoo Addo, 76 days to the World Cup, but consistently, Otoo Addo, the way to me, you qualify to the World Cup. See, at a point, we needed to draw a game. Now the whole Ghana, we were panicking. That group, we were not supposed. So you could see him say, qualifying to the World Cup, it was just mere luck at a point. Let's be real. Let's get serious, my friends. Myself and my family, we watch all the World Cup games. I'll watch some of the games in America and I'll watch some of the games in Ghana because my wife loves to watch the games in Ghana. She likes to watch World Cup games in Ghana. She feels that the atmosphere in Ghana during African Cup and World Cup is beautiful, it's better. She likes it that way. So we are going to watch a few games here in America and then we are going to make sure we watch the rest of the games in Ghana. But you see, we need to have that belief. I don't care buying the jerseys for myself, my wife, my kids. I'll spend buying better tickets to go watch the games. But the issue here is the people want their Black Stars back. The Black Stars have no identity. There's no identity with it. There's nothing in here. Let's not kid ourselves. I will support the Black Stars any day, but there's no energy. There's no gas around the team. There's no identity. The team is just playing because everybody is being called. There's nothing in there. If we can, and if I were Otoo Addo, I know World Cup is a big deal, I would have resigned. Because you see, for a very long time, Otoo Addo has come to that verge of resigning. We're about to that point whereby we were expecting him, because we have known Otoo Addo to work with white people for a long time, and he should understand that when it is time to go, you yourself, you don't wait for people to tell you their mind, disrespect you. You need to say, no, I tried, and I believe that this hurdle is too much. Otoo Addo has been making changes here and there, here and there. Nothing is happening. It hurts me. Right now, as I speak, they are more camp. Players in some rooms, they are listening to me. He's also in this room. Maybe he's listening. It hurts. It's demoralizing. It is tough. But hey, we love our game. We love our soccer. Something needs to be done. We can't keep on doing this. For 40 years, we've won nothing. And is this the kind of game that we are playing now against Austria? So in Sheboha, Yeshawa, Otumu say yes. This is a test game, but the team, the cohesion is there. Telepathic play is there. Team, no, you can see there's communication between the back, the middle, the attack. You can see players are eager. They understand. You can't tell me 76 days to World Cup, we are still playing like high school kids. There's nothing. There is nothing. And when sometimes we tell Otoo Addo say, there is a reason why when some teams call the Mundial and also call the World Cup, say, hey, na team where they still want to go with this player. The reason why they do that is that Uko teams with Argentina, Uko teams is England, Uko teams is Portugal, Uko teams with Germany. They try to keep about 3 or 4 players not necessarily on more top form, but it's a reason. Because you're going to the Mundial. Majority of the people want to watch players they have heard about. The Mundial itself is a business on its own. Now, sometimes people say FIFA regs, sometimes it's all about keeping the stars in there to keep the World Cup going. So sometimes, as a country, as a national team, you will need names. You have your form that is certain. You will need names to go with your team. Because this Austrian referee, he didn't know anybody. Maybe Nipa Watini Din Semenyo, Jordan Ayew, Enebia Pate. There was nobody on that pitch that referee knew. Now, if, imagine, a referee sees a team that is flat, has no backbone. And then sometimes it is not about you not being able to work with a player or you feel a player, you don't like the player out. It is about you making sure that Mourinho catch them. It is not about playing beautiful. It's not about playing exciting football. It's about winning. It's about strategy. The World Cup is a strategic platform. Majority of the team are finals in the World Cup. They play the most horrible games. So Messi or Argentina team, that's a bar. The probability of a referee, Messi crowd presence, taking some few fouls for Messi, they do that. The coaches do that. A backbone for coaches. So if you are going to look at some things around, you need a win. It is also Argentina for camper. They have issues with Messi. But you never see anybody say, Yankobo, Yama best in Tranchain, because they know, say, Enya Kurano, his presence on the pitch, one, he's basically putting a little pressure on some players. 2, the referee might have heard his name. The referee is under pressure. Messi might use his influence a little bit to help. That is what you do. This is soccer. This is strategic. So you don't drop experienced players. Time at Cameroon Echo World Cup, Roger Miller coin. It wasn't because Roger Miller not on board, but Roger Miller was done and dusted. But they did one thing. They wanted Roger Miller to dance on the field after he scores a goal. They wanted that to push them. Song money they were young, but you see, they put in Roger Miller. A majority of the people who were watching the Cameroonian team move forward slowly was because of Roger Miller. Because Roger Miller's presence on the pitch was basically somehow, some way, was calling a little bit of attention and was helping and propelling the team. You cannot drop your experienced players and tell me I cannot manage a player. If you cannot manage a player, that is why you're a manager. If you cannot, you need to walk. It is straightforward. So let's stop this dilly-dallying and making people think, say, this is, in soccer, there's politics. Every soccer team, there's politics in there. And when I say politics, you are working with about 23 men. They all have different characters. They have ways they approach issues. They have ways they listen. So you cannot just sit there and be like, I cannot work with this person. Your team has nothing. And I'm telling you, 90% of the players on the pitch are high school players. Standard near very low. The standard we saw today is not a World Cup standard. So don't kid yourself and make it look like, say, to me, you need to change. You see, maybe it hurts me. It's tough for me when I say, Yan sack will be. But if you're not delivering, you need to be sacked. That's it. Otoo Addo cannot do the job. He can't. Let's not kid ourselves. Mama me and say, Nyame beye, ena bibi and see. Kudus is not at his best now. Saliu is not coming back. He's hurt. You have Pate, who is fighting a psychological war. He has too many problems. You have Jordan Ayew, who is not getting any support from anybody. Semenyo is a player who needs so much support before he can deliver. You don't leave quality players at home with experience and tell me that because I can't work with this person, I have to. No, the team is not for you. It's a Black Stars team. If you cannot work with what we have given you, then work and let somebody come and work with what we have given them. So you don't have a team. Just get it right. You don't have that team. So mama yansu so nyoma hunu so na debia ye sesika ne ye kone ye bana manfo akumate. Now the team we watch today is terrible. Ochina or Monday, Bubetumasha Germany 2-0. It will not change the fact to say your team is still terrible. The coach tactics no and yet Germany is not having the best of games. Technically, Germany are weaker than Austria. I'm telling you. Austria, Germany, the Obeshano. It is all go Germany Tuesday 2-1 and now 1-0 and now 3-0. You have done nothing wrong. We are talking nothing right. We are talking about the consistency of a team. And then a man who may be a team bedu. The team has no consistency. The team has no identity. You don't have any plan. Otoo Addo Beji Black Stars. Here to me can say, hey, okay, Otoo Addo. Or Beji Black Stars, no. The formation way the obwa. The formation way Otoo Addo. Otoo Addo nibi. Otoo Addo is just calling. Hey, bra, hey, ukobaha. Otoo Addo has nothing. Otoo Addo carries nothing. You amount too much time from 2022 near the team way mount. 2022. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, almost 5 years. You can do the job, my friend. Jack, so media, what I can say is I still support the Black Stars. Let's still support the Black Stars. Let's us as Ghanaians or die or my Black Stars no, Mama me or Dono me and Pepano. Let's still believe in them. Let's still support the team. But we are telling you people, we need a better coach. We need some better technical bench to change the Black Stars. We will support. We will do everything. We will support. Yes, support Encoform. I still support the Black Stars. Yes, support Encoform. Now, me American you support the Black Stars. Me na minja Black Stars support. No. So I still support the Black Stars. Whatever programs are Black Stars supporters, we are going to help for the World Cup. No, how many Ghanaians that can come to watch the World Cup? No, we will do everything. Raffles, we will promote it. We will make sure the euphoria is there. Everybody's excited about it. But we need you people to do something better. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. No serious country. I'm telling you. Maybe some one question or Ghana. Me say, team men ever World Cup or the Otoo Addo ever the head coach. Go through the World Cup list. Teams, you know. Maybe some say, per Otoo Addo statistics, team men ever World Cup or the Otoo Addo beba. I'm talking about statistics when he started coaching the Black Stars. Team Ubang and then the Otoo Addo say, you are our head coach. Take us to the World Cup. No team, no country would make Otoo Addo their head coach. No country. And I'm basing this on Otoo Addo teams of Black Stars. No, the statistics. Check his statistics and pair it against other coaches coming to the World Cup. You will see no team. So I'm not saying Otoo Addo is a bad coach. He is a good coach, not for the Black Stars. He's a good coach maybe when he's out of the Black Stars. But I think he needs to go out and learn more. We are still open for business. Maybe in the next 4, 5, 6 years, we can bring him back. But now, the way we want the Black Stars to play and the amount of support energy the team let you know. Otoo Addo, I don't see Otoo Addo beating any serious coach. No. Don't be angry. These are facts. It is terrible. These are facts. Let's not sit here and kid ourselves. Which team in the World Cup or qualify a crow baying because Otoo Addo head coach? Let's just look at the African nations, countries that qualify for the World Cup. Just check the countries. Who is going to make Otoo Addo their head coach? And I'm basing this, not saying Otoo Addo a terrible coach. He has been a good coach wherever he was before Oba. But I'm talking about statistics, the numbers against all the African coaches going to the World Cup. Pair it and see. You will see Otoo Addo is a below average coach. So let's be serious. You ever see any J? You ever see a World Cup any J? Otoo Addo. And Otoo Addo is better. You say, you know what? If Ghana can bring in somebody, and you shadow the person, we will be fine. Because what we are seeing, boss, you are not pulling your weight. Even the players you are bringing on board, these are not World Cup materials. The players you are bringing on board, nobody was able to impress me at all. None of the players impressed me. Below standard players. I don't know what's going on at the FA. I don't really know what's going on. And Yako Kape must say, hey, we are imposing players on you. How many of these players are better than Dede Ayo? Yako come and say, hey, we are imposing players. At a point, we need experienced players in the Black Stars. The team that played today had no backbone, nothing. And we are not telling you bring Dede Ayo and make Dede Ayo start the game and be. We need leadership. You don't have it. And it's not like Dede Ayo. There are so many players in this team. Dede Ayo is far better now than them. But because of you people, your selfish interest being kwasiadibia moyano GF honti. Hey, and I mean to the near Dede Ayo is far better than majority of these boys who were playing today. Dede Ayo might not be able to play 90 minutes, running up and down, but at least his presence on the pitch, if it is for 20 minutes or 30 minutes, at least somebody knows Dede Ayo. And at least if Dede Ayo walks to a referee and say, please, the way you are refereeing is bad. My team didn't do anything. This guy, the referee is going to, you are Dede Ayo, at least I know you. But apart from Jordan, Semenyo, and Pat, no referee knows anybody. These are half-baked players. Half-baked players. Let's get serious as a nation. Sir, agenda of World Cup way, you need experience to win World Cup. Now then, Ronaldo and Messi, they are still taking them to World Cup. Ronaldo and Messi, they can't even run. But why are they still trying to put them in there? Because they have a reason. When you say concept, you know, Dede Ayo is far better. I'm telling you. Yeah, the Tornado called World Cup. At that time, not Tornado on any form, the last World Cup. But at least Ghanaians saw that there's leader sitting on the bench. Every single day, the Tornado ever, maybe for 20 minutes or 10 minutes, people saw leaders are around. That is what you need. The last World Cup, a Tornado boy, he wasn't at his peak, but you could see every time a Tornado free bench, the team no mujina pitch say, okay, senior player, that is how soccer is. Otoo Addo, you have been there before. What kind of childish thing is this? Dede Ayo is far better. If you are thinking about what people will say, then you don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. Dede is far better. We have been watching him every weekend. We see the ball he plays. He cannot play 90 minutes, finch him, but at least. Now, who is our star boy? Kudus is not there yet. Today we know Kudus' form is not there. We're Prampo. 76 days. Oba, you say, with all due respect to Kudus, and I hope this never happens. I pray he recovers fully before the World Cup. Ebi ana Kudus entuma and recover and fit to par for the World Cup. What are we going to do? I'm just saying this, and I pray God helps Kudus to heal quickly. Imagine say Kudus entuma we ohili and went to be the peak and send a World Cup. What are we going to do? Sometimes you need to think ahead. We need to be proactive, kakra. Politics, time be amoya no ho. Countries be the players be ba. I will say, only a senior players. They need them in the team. You don't JHS players way. Now, moment to adwuma so media makama adwene awie. It is not about some obey ya monya ye support it. Ye de platform no be promote. Ye nje ka preview bia ho. We will do everything to make sure Ghana are proud to be part of the World Cup. Most are disappointed here. We will tell you people our mind because it is looking like the FA boss, their secretaries, and those they are just there useless people. The FA boss is one of the most useless guys. Una gas biani no charisma biani no kwasi asem kwano na nam Ghana ho chrono ne PRO ne omunyina waste of time. There's no sense of urgency. There's nothing. Obi a ye yanko na down for player mbeshem kwasi asem kwa nothing is happening.
Sa pepepe and I just say course and aha authentic press studios. Make sure so be like you better subscribe you and watch.